What's up, guys? Lou here. I'm back for another review for you. So this time it's a series, a Korean drama horror series. It's called All of Us Are Dead, and many of you have probably seen it, heard about it, or watched the trailer on Netflix. It's awesome. The Koreans have been just kind of like knocking it out of the park lately. I mean, they had a pretty hefty film career as it is, and this kind of shows that. All right, so if you guys are fans of zombie genre in general, whether it be Walking Dead, Train to Busan, uh, Resident Evil, any of that stuff, this is right up your alley. World War Z, because this kind of the zombies kind of act like the same way. It's fun. It's great. You actually kind of like get invested with the characters because it's a series, so it draws out the each character in a way. You kind of get to know how they tick, their emotions, their feelings, and it's cool. And given that that's a foreign film, they still it doesn't take long. Like there's no learning curve here, as if you were trying to learn like a different language. Obviously, we have subtitles, but that's besides the point. There's no fear of not being able to get it. It's very straightforward to the point, and it just builds and builds. The action's there. It's violent. It's gory. It's fast paced. It's awesome. So what's it about? What's the big deal, right? So, story's simple. We focus on this scientist whose son's having been, trouble with the whole thing about being bullied. He's not well liked. It's like the opening scene. But we also see him get filled with rage, like veins are popping down his neck, violent, but he gets dealt with really, really fast. And it turns out that the scientists developed a virus that kind of brings out the rage, makes you kind of like more human than human, pretty much. The only drawback is you lose yourself. You become violent, you become aggressive, and you want to kill. And also very contagious too. Any bite or scratch, you become just as violent, and it becomes like a pattern pretty much. So he's able to contain this until one of the girls gets out, and she gets you know ambulanced to a hospital. So now the spread of this virus, you watch it go from patient zero to outside the school to now other people in the school that were infected, and it spreads. And there's really very little they can do about it before they even know what's going on. It's too late. This district that the school's in, anywhere you look, it's just a chaos, chaotic nightmare. And like I said, it's just a viral contagion that no one could contain. That's it. But the students that you see throughout and band themselves together, some are like shaky, some are just really like horrible people, and it all comes out during this because it's like a pandemic on another level. And it brings out raw emotion for people, and it shows in these characters, and you kind of get invested with them because it's kind of cool. Like I said, the series, I think it's 12 altogether, and it gives you enough time to build while being along for the ride. It's really cool. It feels like kind of like Black Summer in a sense, which is another excellent zombie series, and you're just like there along for the ride, and the chaos is unfolding around you. They get pretty creative. What I like about it is it's not straightforward. Like, yeah, there's zombies, but like some people turn into like these half breeds. They're like half zombie, half human, but just as chaotic and volatile. They could lash out at any moment. Very unpredictable. Some are nicer than others, and yeah, we find that out later on down the road. But like I said, uh, it doesn't I don't it, like it doesn't feel boring at any point because you want to know the backstory too, and they don't drag on that. They just kind of they show you little glimpses here and there, and you when you see it come together kind of at the end, like you'll see one character and his family, and then you'll see that character again and his family are like zombified now. So you feel like him because he's like, oh my god, my mom and dad are deadish, you know It's awesome. Like I said, it's got a lot, everything that you appreciate it with a Korean drama, just with zombies. It's cool. I mean, like let's get to the point. It's a horror drama with zombies in it. Not an original sense, but the approach, the way the virus was developed, and the way it's unfolding, because it's very little adult interaction, more teenagers, older teens, and how they have to kind of deal with it, and they kind of lose that trust with the adults. The military gets involved. It's all over the place. It's not really, because when I seen it, I just assumed it was going to take place at a high school, but it's much more bigger than that. Not all of Korea, but like certain parts of South Korea get fall victim to this zombie plague, and it's awesome. I mean, it's fun. Like I couldn't wait till to see what the outcome was every episode, because they always kind of like leave you on a cliffhanger, and it picks up right after. And the ending to this, I gotta say, without spoiling it too much, is very ambiguous. It kind of left me wanting to know more. What's gonna happen now, and I hope it gets picked up again, because this was fun, and I liked it. As I think a lot of people, I mean, I think it's been like one of the top ranked ones right now for a series. Not first class, but it's like you know like when you turn on Netflix and it shows you like these are trending. It's like one of those. But either way, it's cool. I totally recommend it, and you guys should definitely check it out. I wouldn't steer you wrong. All of us are dead. Definitely check it out. If you like zombies, Korean dramas, then this is right up your alley. All right, guys. So I got to say on it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you all very, very soon. Peace.